25-year-old Sadiq Dauda lives in the Rukuba community on the outskirts of Jos in north-central Nigeria, where finding safe water is a major challenge. He fell ill to cholera last year after drinking contaminated water from a stream and well.
I started having a nauseating feeling and it lingered for 2 days. I treated malaria with medication I got from a pharmacy, but it got rather worse. My siblings had to rush me to the hospital after I started losing strength. And after some tests, the health personnel told me it was cholera and administered the right medication on me.
But while Sadiq survived, many others didn't. Nigeria's Center for Disease Control says over 100,000 cases of the disease were recorded in the country last year alone, the highest in the world. And more than 3,500 people died.
The issue of lack of clean and available water in Nigeria and other developing countries, poor sanitary habits, these are issues that fuel the spread of cholera in Nigeria. You have settlements where there is no pipe-borne water. People have to go to streams to get water. And even at these streams, people get to defecate at this stream. So the water gets infected. When you ingest it, you can get infected with cholera.
Cholera is an acute bacterial illness that usually manifests in diarrhea and is caused by a bacterium called Vibrio cholerae. Its symptoms include dehydration, fatigue, and swollen eyes. Medical experts are calling on the government to make potable water available in communities across the country and also carry out awareness campaigns on the need for improved personal hygiene. They say the measures will help mitigate spread of the disease in the country.
Well, there has to be willingness by the government to set up policies, that will checkmate the spread of the disease, usually starting from the local government level all the way to the federal government level, to ensure that there is national preparedness. And of course, this will include health enlightenment campaigns on radio, on TV, on social media, to ensure that people know how the disease is spread, and so they can also prevent themselves from being infected. Then, of course, if there's availability of pipe-borne water by the government to ensure that both rural and urban settlements have pipe-borne water, people will use the latrines in their houses and will properly wash their hands. So the government will have to ensure that pipe-borne water is accessible to people everywhere.
The Nigerian government says it is deploying resources to tackle cholera. It has activated emergency operation centers in several parts of the country to coordinate a rapid and effective response to victims of the disease. It is also partnering with organizations like the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, to promote chlorination of water in communities. The government says it is also aiming to build infrastructure across the country that will guarantee even an adequate provision of potable water to citizens. It is hoped that these efforts will yield results so that citizens like Sadiq Dauda will not be victims of cholera again.